can afford and not reward.
Welcome to the BYOK Live, where we discuss the trending stories, strangest dilemmas, and real-life topics. Okay now, lovelies, let's get into some things. Okay. Hello, everybody. It is, can you believe it is September 20th
Yes.
and 9/20. 9/20.
Oh.
Whoa. Check that out. Cosmic. Yeah, so it is September 20th. This is Mom's favorite time.
Yes.
September shooting the breeze.
Shooting the breeze, everybody.
Yeah, so she's super excited because she gets to just talk about whatever she wants to talk, whatever's on her brain. And I'm really excited about that. Yay! So welcome everybody to BYOK 2 Cent Fluent Radio. Hey, okay, sweet dreams, love. Thanks for stopping by, Jazzy. Welcome to BYOK 2 Cents Live. Those who are watching, make sure you follow and subscribe. If you're on YouTube or Facebook, follow and subscribe. Yeah. And if you're on Fluent Radio, hey Fluent Radio. If you're about to head on out, make sure you go to www.fluentradio and listen to us. Check us out. Yes. Mom, how's your week been?
So far, it's been really good. It's been busy.
Okay.
So it's going by extremely fast.
Okay.
Yeah, no more work from home Friday, so I'm getting adjusted to.
Oh, no more staying at home on Friday. It's the world's smallest fight.
So anyway, last Friday was my first Friday back in the office, and everybody that was there was having a very difficult time. They were venting to me, and I had to be like, "Oh, I'm okay with it." Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I didn't want to be the catalyst that, like, tilted everything over. And so, yeah, we're struggling, but it is.
Oh, everybody send some positive vibes to Mommy because she got to go to work.
I got to go to work on Fridays.
Thank you, Jazzy. All right, I'll talk to you tomorrow. Sweet dreams, my love.
Bye, Jazzy.
Okay. Well, my week has been pretty, it's been a bit eventful. Yesterday, I had a little wardrobe malfunction that my office supplies helped me with. I feel like I should do a whole post about that. Like, listen, ladies. Go into your underwear drawer and just check everything. Make sure you have the underwear that fit. The ones that's too big, throw it away. The ones that are holy, throw them away. Go online, find a sale, get some new panties that fit. I had a really rough time where I had to paper clip my underwear to my skirt because they were too big. So if you don't get anything out of this, like,
go shopping. Go to Walmart.
Check your underwear drawer. Check your underwear drawer. Yeah, all right. So are you ready for
I am ready.
Are you ready for sunshine?
Daydream. I fell asleep beneath the flowers.
Okay, so sunshine, we talk about the happy things. I'm not even gonna lie. Kiwi, we got a long lineup. Sunshine only got like 2 things. And so let's get into the stuff that I did find. All right, so the first thing that I did, now I thought this was encouraging. We know this story, but to read it again encouraged me. I don't know why. KFC, the Colonel encouraged me today. I didn't know he was this old when he started KFC. 65, and I think he died at like 80-something. So he had 30 years of like pure success, wealth, or whatever.
Yes.
So the whole point of this is it's never too late.
Thank you, Colonel.
It's never too late.
Yes.
65. And how old are you?
63.
63.
Yes.
You're a millionaire in the making. Like, life is not over because you're over 60.
Yes.
Or 40 or 50.
Yes.
It happens when it happens. And so, I don't know. I thought that was positive. It was random, but it was positive. This isn't even positive. It was just funny. I thought this was hilarious. This has been circulating on Instagram, but me and Instagram got a love-hate relationship. So I went to TikTok. Watch this. This is hilarious. Look at this. Baby figured out how to cut this cord. He cut his own and they just looking at you. This is funny, but it's live. Yes, it's live. He got his own balloon to say it's a boy. First of all, these kids are coming out like this, like super advanced. They lifting their head, and after 2 weeks, I'm hearing kids doing this. Mm-hmm. And my little niece can handle my phone and tablet better than me. She's 4. So I saw this and it was funny, but it was also some truth to that. Like
it is. Even Kenzie had 2.
Yes, these
you can
kids
take that tablet and just go right into my look, Mimi. I'm like, what are you doing?
And they're so advanced so early.
Yeah, it's scary.
It's scary, but I thought that was funny because I'm like, that is the generational kids. They'll be cutting their own umbilical cord.
That's scary. That is scary. And going live.
I thought that was hilarious.
That was.
You ready for the first commercial, Bob?
Yes, I am.
All right. You know, the first commercial is normally Miss Michi, but we're going to play a flashback commercial of CB3S Design.
CBS, that's me, everybody.
I know. Here we go. Flash. I am enough. I am financially free. I am open and ready to attract abundance into my life. I am wonderfully made. I am unique. I am blessed. I am strong. I am beautiful. I am strong and a competent businesswoman or man. I am divinely protected. I am a changer of the world. I am who I am. And that is a perfect one when you're not using it to be destructive. But I am who I am. I am a woman or a man on a mission. You know what I'm saying? Like this is like a plethora of things that you can say to yourself, and you can also go to CBS3 Designs and get a digital upload. A digital upload is once you buy it, is yours. So it's not like you have to wait on shipping or anything. So that's old school, throwback. Because I had to put some type of commercial on here, right?
Because her mama was...
Yeah, she was coming at me. So, hey, Mo.
Hey, Mo.
So she said my grandbaby is acting like she's 7 months and she only 3. Yes, these kids are developed.
Yes.
Hey, yes. Hey, and Mo is right. She has all the positive affirmations. I need y'all all to go to Etsy right now. Type in CBS3 Designs. I'm going to put the link in the comments and check her out, y'all.
And I'll be selling this at her next, what she got over here.
Oh, yeah, for our event for the art and affirmation.
I'm going to have that on sale.
Okay, well, Mom is, we might as well talk about that. I was going to do that one later, but yeah. So we're having, and actually we're having this event at Mo's art studio, local color art studio.
Yes.
And on 5017 South Hermitage, it's art and affirmations. We will be painting our own wine glasses while talking about how to affirm ourselves, you know, like, and so I'm really excited about that. We got goodie bags, we got raffles, we have refreshments. The refreshments and art supplies included in the price is $12. Go to www.BeYourOwnKind.com, and I'll put it in the comments as well if you're interested in going. Yes.
Sister Closet.
The sister closet is really important too, because you have stuff, right? We all got stuff in our closet that we want to purge, right? And we don't know what to do with that stuff, right? So what you can do and what we're offering is everyone can bring 5 to 10 items to the event if you're going, or we could pick it up the day before the event. And so all of the items are free to the attendees there. So we're kind of just swapping treasures. It's another sister's treasure. So I'm super excited about that. Yes, we got the sister closet too. So I'm loving it. You guys are really helping me here. So let's go here. I can just click this. So so if you want to see the events for drop off, or you want to sign up for pickup, just go to www.BeYourOwnKind.com/sisterskeeper. We also have a directory if you want to pay. We have some monthly subscriptions as low as $5. If you just want to put your business and advertise your business on our directory, and you can meet and kind of collaborate with other business owners as well. So we're out here doing this.
Yes.
We are our sister's keeper.
We are
our sister's keeper. So yes, I'm super excited about all of this.
Got a lot going on.
We do got a lot going on, but it's good things.
It's good stuff.
Good stuff. Now, the good stuff will probably end at this moment because we're about to do keyword read.
Where is Giuseppe? When you need
She's not here yet, Mom. All right, so so please make sure that you guys come. It's the first Tuesday, October 3rd.
Yes.
And we love to have you there. We would really love to have you there.
Safe.
Hey, cousin, how are you? I owe you a phone call. I know.
Happy birthday.
And Mo, so proud of all the work you're doing, friend. Oh, thanks, friend. Yay! I know, I love it. Now I gotta get a sound bite for when I get the feel.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll be next week. All right, so let's get into keyword read. All right. I just hurt my hand. So the first keyword read, this is kind of old news, but I think that I want to talk about it anyway because it happened right after our live of last week. Tyler Perry is getting they kind of throwing him under the bus because he was saying to meet men where they're at. And so a lot of people was like, that's bull crap, Tyler, you could give better advice or whatever, considering I feel like the reason why, let's hear what he's saying, and I'll get into why I feel that people are responding to him this way. So this is what he said. Yep, you guys can't see it. So hold on one second. Okay, you gotta be quiet. You gotta be quiet, Tyler. Can y'all hear him?
No, I tweet.
In our society right now, Black women are making a lot more money for the most part than Black men, right? There are a lot of Black men who are successful, but for the most part, Black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can because his gift may not be your gift.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you.
Yeah.
That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yes.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, yep, she makes most of the money, all I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff, you can the light bill, baby, you can take me to dinner every now and then. That is fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But that's so hard for a lot of people to take in because that means, no, I need somebody they need to make 5 times more and I got to have, well, go keep your list, baby.
Yeah.
God bless you. Hope it happens. Go and keep your list. But when you talk about just someone to love you and support you, I know people whose men can't touch what they make. But when you see them together, that love, that support, that I got you, babe, it's a beautiful thing.
And I agree with him.
I agree with him.
Meet people where they're at. However, this is where he messes up at. In his movies, the men are the antagonists.
Okay.
There aren't females really taking care of their men or meeting them where they're at, really. Maybe like Daddy's Girl or something like that. But mainly, no, I'm lying. It'd be the antagonist men that have all the money.
Right.
And it'd be, you know what? I'm wrong. They fall for the guy that's not who they would normally fall for. I take that back, Tyler. So he does practice what he preaches.
He does.
I take that back. Yes, I agree with him. Like, I feel like we're in this superficial space.
We are.
Where you don't even give a chance for somebody to grow just because they at McDonald's
right now doesn't mean that's where they're going to stay.
And nothing wrong with McDonald's, by the way. You know what I'm saying? Because they make $20 an hour now. And so I need a job. But I'm saying, like, they'll work their way up to management, or maybe they haven't found their knack or their purpose and what they need to do. So your job as a spouse is to help them reach their purpose.
And here's the thing, maybe they've gone through something.
Right.
Maybe they had a back set. Maybe someone died. Maybe they lost their job. Maybe they got ill. Maybe it could be something going on with them that they're recovering from to get to that level or to get back to a level. So I agree with him. If someone is treating you with respect and love and dignity and just vibing with you, I don't feel that money should be the main issue. It shouldn't be you shouldn't make him feel inferior because you may make more than him.
I agree. I
don't think you should do that. I think you should, just meet him where he's at, and as long as he's comfortable with that, then it should be okay.
Yeah, I agree. And Mo made a point. She said Tyler was homeless.
He was homeless. You know what I'm saying? What if someone had met him in that time and been patient with him and encouraged him and baby, everything's gonna be okay. You got this.
Right.
He probably would be married now, but we are so caught up in status quo.
Yep.
And what somebody's gonna say. You know what I'm saying? Oh, they're gonna say my man working McDonald's. Look at here. Does that man love you? Does he treat you with respect? Who cares what somebody say? He could be working he could not be working at the time.
I love that. Because I hear most people say, I love the olden days when we didn't have much.
Right. Those were the better days.
Those were the best days. When me and Derek used to get what we used to get, the 7 wing dinner, and we used to split the wing dinner, one dinner, because that's how broke we were, like in our 20s or whatever.
Exactly.
And I remember those were so simple, so fun, full of love. Just
and it doesn't even have to be an age, because you can go through something a man can, it's not an age limit. A man can go through something in his 20s, his 30s, his 40s, his 50s.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get to my
because life be life, you know what I'm saying? Hey, cousin,
life be life, you know what I'm saying? So we got to, what if it was on the flip side? We would want someone to be patient with us.
But that's okay for a man to date a woman that don't know her purpose. It's not okay with the flip flop,
right?
And that's what's wrong with some of these men. Like, it's so much pressure on them to be more than what they are, or to be this certain status just to be loved. And that's crazy.
Love does not have a dollar sign.
No, it doesn't. I want to grow with my man. Yes.
Right. And I want to grow with him.
Yes, let's grow together. Like, it's not about what you can give me, it's what we can give each other. So
what we can get together.
I love that. I love that.
Oh, what's up over there?
This is another flashback. I know how you love those.
I
torture mom until we get to shooting the breeze.
She procrastinates my stuff, right?
Oh Lord. Oh, the violin. All right, let's go to another flashback. Yeah, we're gonna flashback all night. I want to get into this because a couple of weeks ago, let's just hit play. A lot of people didn't believe is that Diddy has resigned his publishing rights back to all the artists and songwriters who helped build his label, Bad Boy Entertainment, including Mace, Faith Evans, The Lox, 112, the Notorious B.I.G.'s Estate, and others.
What?
So people have been on his tail, honey.
Yes,
like every time he posts, somebody's always mention that.
Right.
So I think he was offered money probably to sell sell the catalog.
Yeah.
And he instead gifted it to all of them.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, so we praised Diddy, but there was something behind that.
Oh my God! Every time we do this, I'm doing this to these people.
Before we get into that, there is a double standard. There is sexism. I feel like we could do a whole show about this because, like, there are a lot of males who lost their virginity at 14, 15 by somebody double tripping their age.
Yeah,
but that's not considered assault. But that is.
It is assault.
It's still a minor.
Yes.
Still an adult woman.
Yes.
But it's not given the same attention as if it was vice versa.
Not at all.
So yeah, I
let's put that pin in that. We should do that.
Definitely a pin in that. Now,
Diddy.
So here's the thing. Let's just let her say. So Aubrey, I don't know. Did you ever watch the band Making the Band?
No.
Oh, so you don't know about Danity Kane?
I heard
Danity Kane was a dope band that was on Making the Band that Diddy made or whatever. Okay. So she's a part of the people with the royalty rights. So she was reading the contract that Diddy made them sign in order for them to get their publishing. So this is what she had to say.
I just want to throw you the facts, okay?
Sure.
The deal that we were offered.
Yeah.
And when I say we, not every artist got it. Like Day 26 did not get it. But this is what it is. You can have your rights back to your music after Puff went under and somebody else bought our catalog. Basically, we only get the amounts due since Sony bought our catalog.
Okay.
So streaming for the past couple years, it's about $800, $900, some in the hundreds. Okay. And in order to get that, I have to release him for any claims or wrongdoings or actions prior to the date of the release. I have to sign an NDA that I will never disparage Puff, Bad Boy, Janice Combs, or Justin Combs' music or EMI or Sony ever in public.
So that you just got recently for this thing?
I got it a few months ago when he started doing this. In the news now. So what's happening is artists, some of them, not all of them, are being given streaming royalties and ownership back over our publishing on songs that we wrote at a time when you know that you have to stream a song 1 million times to make a cent.
Yeah.
Okay. It's hundreds of dollars. So to me, when I read this, I'm basically feeling like you're presenting yourself as the benevolent God that's giving everybody back their music. You've turned down millions of dollars to give the millions back to the people. This is the honest to God. You can read from our attorney.
Yeah.
This is the honest to God agreement of what I'm being offered. A few $100s to sign away my rights to ever tell the story of what I went through again. And Hulu tells those stories, and streaming, Netflix tells those stories. And there's so many paychecks. I offered girls, I called all of them. I offered some of the girls, hey, if you need $800-900, I'll give it to you. Don't sign this. This is just a way to get you to never be able to publicly speak about what we have experienced. And to my knowledge, allegedly, there's only 2 of us from Danity Kane that did not sign this deal.
And were there 5 originally?
Yeah.
So basically, he's trying to avoid a surviving Diddy documentary. He's a billionaire, so what's it to him? You have to know it was some type of benefit, some type of business. Mm-hmm. I'm kind of sad by this.
Yeah, because I
don't even have words for this. Like, I'm kind of sad, because they actually can make more money doing a documentary.
Yes.
And so people who sign it, now they can't say anything about their experience of Bad Boy.
None of it. Yeah, I'm kind of sad about it.
I don't even have nothing to say, because I was really happy, and people was like, we're skeptical and this and that. Like, Diddy don't ever surviving Bad Boy. Exactly.
Yeah, surviving Bad Boy.
So they don't want to. He don't want to have a surviving Bad Boy, and so he's just trying to clean up his reputation because he's trying to rebrand love. You know, that's what he's doing or whatever. So yeah. My guy sent me this video. It's horrible because we're all. If you don't really pay attention to the smaller blogs, and because those are the ones that have the behind the scenes
they have
stuff.
The truth.
Right, the truth. If you don't keep up with that, you'll just be like, yay. So
cheerleading for the wrong
Diddy
team.
is being his own kind.
Unfortunately, he is being his own kind.
But come on, Uncle Love. You gotta do better.
For the wrong team.
Definitely. And so it was something that I guess, Yeah, so this is the last.
I have nothing to say.
This is the last kid we're reading. We're gonna do What's the 411.
Okay.
Maybe this should be What's the 411, because this is not actually a happy story. So let me do a commercial first. I just read the title. I was like, that's nothing to kid about. All right, so let's do a video. Let's do a commercial by my media partner, Miss Michi. We'll be right back.
Y'all, it's your girl, Miss Michi, checking in with my girl, Renita from Be Your Own Kind. You know that's my sis. Make sure that you tune in every Thursday to the Blueprint Live at 6:30 p.m. Central Standard Time, live on Facebook and YouTube. And then you can catch me on Fluent Radio, Philly Jams 95.3, Indie 101.5, and Mixed Talk Media. And I'm available anywhere that you listen to podcasts, okay, and your radio shows. So get on it, okay? Let's do this. I love to connect with you and promote what you got going on. Let's get it. If you or someone you know would like to be a guest on the Blueprint Live, visit thebpmediaco.com today.
All right, you know, to get in Miss Michi, because she want to know what you got going on. Make sure you follow her on Instagram at Miss Michi, MZMETCHI. Got it. Use Facebook. He already stole this money and time and right.
Yeah, exactly.
So he got what he wanted.
wanted.
He yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
He got the title, he got the
fame,
notoriety.
all of
yeah,
that.
so he can give it to him now because he's bad boy. That's it. You know, and that sucks because and you know what, it might be different. I'm thinking too, it might be different contracts depending on artists too.
She said it wasn't that. That's what she said. She said
yeah, because Biggie's family, your mom and family probably got a bigger thing. So
she said it depends on who the artist was.
Yeah,
she did say that.
Right. And so I'm jumping the gun. I didn't do the song because I'm still mad at Diddy. So here we go.
I got it going on.
Okay, now this is
so this shouldn't be a Kiwi because it's not really funny. So a man reportedly kept his wife's corpse in the freezer so he could continue to collect her pension. So a Norwegian man was sentenced to 3.5 years, just 3.5 years, by the Sweden court after officials discovered his partner's corpse in a freezer. According to Fox, he kept her there in an effort to continue collecting her pension. The 57-year-old man's attorney said they didn't want to be buried at a public cemetery, but at the farm, actually. So he put her in the freezer. The lady later buried her outside, and then it fell by the wayside. So it fell out his plans. He had other... He will not say it fell by the wayside like it's like going to a doctor's appointment. Or paying your light bill.
It fell by the wayside.
It's a whole damn person. Like seriously,
in your freezer.
Right. That's why it was a Kiwi.
Yeah,
it fell by the wayside.
No, dude. No. And you only got 3.5 years. It fell by the way. No.
I mean, I guess he didn't kill her.
Well, we don't know.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
It didn't say. Well,
right.
I'm assuming that he didn't.
Yeah.
Because I'm thinking they would have said.
Yeah. So that's crazy. So this one is not so light. So I'm glad we started with that one. So be careful, guys, when you're going to these Ultas or whatever, and you're getting the sample makeup and things like that. Make sure that you use disposable brushes. And here's why. Let's get into it.
Tamika Hill says she had her makeup done at the MAC Cosmetic counter in the Willow Grove Mall.
I mean, she did a wonderful job with my makeup. She did a great job.
But several days later,
I woke up in excruciating pain. I couldn't see. I had to be taken to the emergency room.
The diagnosis? Ocular herpes. Like the virus people get on their mouths, Hill had it in her eye.
I literally cried myself to sleep that night because I just was like, this is unbelievable.
She believes she got the virus from the MAC makeup artist, who she says was not using disposable brushes.
And I asked her then, again, aren't you supposed to be using disposable makeup brush? And her exact words were, girl, you know, I can't beat no face with no disposable brush.
And that's when you should have got up from the counter.
You should have got up and say, no, baby, this ain't.
I'm not gonna do this. Like we have to, and Mo is teaching this. You have to advocate for yourself.
You do.
No, you need to use disposable brushes on me. You could beat my face with a new brush.
Yeah, just beat my face.
Right. If you could do makeup, you could do makeup. And so I need everybody to be careful because I didn't even know there was a such thing as ocular herpes.
Well, you ain't got to worry about me because
there's a such thing as having a yeast infection under your breast too. You can get that, like pregnant women, overweight women. So it's all types of strange things going on out here. So just make sure you take the precaution. You know what I'm saying?
Be proactive.
Right? You still let her do it. Like that's the issue I have.
That's the thing with me. You Okay,
girl, beat my face.
Beat my face.
Her face got beat all right. So
I'm glad she's
okay, but that really, really sucks. This also sucks. First of all, I won't be so sad. So a father speaks, 1-year-old dies from fentanyl overdose at Bronx daycare after his first week at the center.
Yeah, we were talking about that at work today.
So a kilo press. Why is this at a daycare? Number one. A kilo press that packages large quantities of drugs was found inside a Bronx daycare where 4 small children overdosed and 1 fatally. The devastated father of 1-year-old who died from a fentanyl overdose at a Bronx daycare held back tears, stating that it had been his son's first week at the center. Nicholas was identified as deceased toddler who was one of 4 children to ingest fentanyl while being cared for at the Divino Nino daycare on Friday. The boy's distraught dad appeared teary-eyed as he spoke outside his apartment, just a 15-minute walk from the child care center. That's real close for how you feel. Teniel, who said he's a father of 5, moved to the U.S. in 2018 from the DR before moving his family to the apartment close to the daycare. He and his wife, who asked to remain anonymous, went to the Kingsbridge Heights Community Center to find a suitable daycare for their son. As they waited close to a year to find a suitable place to care for the young infant, they were grateful to hear that Divino daycare could help them. We had a good recommendation. We were told it was a great place. It looked like a nice place. But within 1 week of being cared for at the daycare, Nicholas ingested fentanyl, a substance that has caused a spike in overdoses across the U.S. A heartbroken Artenio said that they'd been given a tour of the daycare the first time they dropped their son off, and it looked like any other with toys and kids' furniture. But after enrolling their son, Artenio and his wife were never allowed to come back in their son, often being brought to them by the caretakers. Once again,
you gotta be proactive.
The children had allegedly been put down for naps to be woken up at 2:30 and had eaten something about 90 minutes earlier. When cops arrived at the grim scene, all 4 children were administered with Narcan. One of whom responded to the life-saving.
Okay. This
is heartbreaking. Hearing the father speak was devastating.
Yeah, we were talking about that at work. But you don't let me see my child.
So back to what we said about the makeup. If it seems fishy, it is. And I learned this yesterday. Actually, my friend Mo, we had a conversation like, if it quacks like a duck and it looks like a duck, it is a duck. We try to rationalize things that are obvious in our face. And unfortunately, out of all ways to wash money, why would you do it through a daycare?
Because nobody would suspect that.
I'm so sad about that.
Yeah, nobody would suspect. It's certain, nobody, that's all I'm gonna say.
And so for the kids that survived, do they gotta be weaned off of it? Because it's addicting, right?
Yeah.
We just gotta be careful. And we gotta stay prayed up. And the Bible say watch as well as pray.
Right. We gotta be vigilant.
Yeah, so I'm really sad. Look how cute he is. I'm really sad about that.
That's devastating.
That's very devastating. My hearts go out. Rest in peace. Imagine. Yeah, that's just horrible. Is this next? No. This next. My goddaughter choked to death on a military. Wow. Where were the teachers?
That's crazy.
Where were the teachers? Where were the teachers? That's crazy.
That's crazy. I'm sorry for your loss.
Yeah, I'm so sorry for your goddaughter loss. I didn't even know that. Man, that makes me so sad.
Yeah.
Because you're supposed to be trained to do that.
To care for these children. To really care for them.
Yes.
Because you're trusting them.
They were not certified.
Oh, okay. Oh, wow.
I'm so sorry, Mom. I'm so sorry that happened.
I'm sorry that happened.
Man, that's crazy. I mean,
at all levels.
This is the last story. You think we can handle it?
I know. I'm sitting up here like.
I mean, the news was just like crazy.
It was crazy this week.
Okay, so this last one, let's just get into it.
Story to share with y'all today, coming straight out of Milwaukee, Wisconsin. I mean, I have never heard of nothing like this, so let's get into it, and I'm going to show you the documents after this clip. The woman in the middle's name is Michelle Silas. Woman right here, her name is Destiny Carter. Well, Michelle Salas, for some reason, gave her
rest in peace, Serenity. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace, Serenity. What a beautiful name.
Yeah.
baby daddy a key to her house.
She gave her baby daddy a key to her house. Number one, keep this in mind.
And at 2:00 in the morning, he chose to go over her house. And when he got there, she wasn't there. Michelle wasn't there, but her children were there sleeping. And he made himself comfortable, so comfortable that he chose to call Destiny Carter to come over and hang out while Michelle wasn't home.
So you didn't call and tell me you was coming. And giving people keys and you're not with them, I don't know if they was together or not, but
no keys.
Destiny comes over, they hang out, they go into the room, Destiny go into Michelle's room, Destiny and the baby daddy, and they get to becoming intimate, right? Getting up. And while they're in the session, Michelle comes home. And when Michelle comes home, she's like, what you doing? And mind you, he had put the chain on the door. Let's put that out there. He put the chain on the door so Michelle couldn't even get in her own house when she came to get home.
Strike two.
Okay. So he had to stop the session between him and Destiny and go open that chain off the door to let Michelle in. Well, when Michelle comes in, she's like, what you doing? Why is the chain on the door? Probably, allegedly. And he says, I'm in here effing. This is what the actual transcript of his words to the detective says. I'm in here effing. And he goes, come join us. Well, he goes back in the room and continues to get up with Miss Destiny.
Are you serious? That's no respect. So not only do I ask you what you're doing, I'm assuming they're together at this point, ask you what you're doing, you go back and continue doing what you were doing.
No keys.
While Miss Michelle is watching. And for some reason, she's standing supposedly in the documents behind this gentleman while Miss Destiny is performing this activity. Mm-hmm. And out of the blue, she chooses to unalive this woman, in the back of her head. And when she does that, the woman ends up biting the organs of her child's father to where he screams and she goes running. Michelle goes running. Okay. And this is all in the documents I'm going to show y'all after this clip. Mm-hmm. And when she goes running, he goes running behind her to get the gun. They call the police. Police come and it's all in the report. But my issue is, why do women continue to choose to assault the woman when this man was in your house, had a key to your house, invited this woman over to your house, locked your door, had to let you in, told you what he was doing, allowed it to be done in front of you, and the person that you choose to alive is her? I mean, you shouldn't be choosing to unalive anyone, to be honest with you, because it really ain't that damn deep. Honestly, he ain't worth it. I don't see it, sis. And it's sad because guess what? He ain't going to be charged with anything. Right. He's not going to be charged with anything. But she going to jail for the rest of her life. And now her children have no mother. Why? Because she gave this man, who clearly didn't have a house of his own, her key to come and hang out in her house and invite random women over, and clearly didn't have enough respect for her, or they must have been rolling this way for him to be like, yeah, come watch, come join. Because he didn't stop. He didn't run. The girl didn't run. Right. So see, this is what happens when women, you want to be cool with something. You want to act like you down with it. Mm-hmm. And then these men, you give them an inch and they take a damn foot. You understand what I'm saying?
I agree.
In this case, a life.
In a life, but all this open marriage, open relationship, I feel like sometimes that is like, I'll just go with it because I just want to be with you.
No, I don't.
And some women be cool with it, but then some people are men either, because women, we want an open relationship too. They not cool with that.
Keep it closed.
They not cool with that.
Points I take for this: no keys.
Look what Mo said. She said shoot them both.
Mo, well, we can't advocate that.
Here at BYOK.
I disclose it, CBS. We can't advocate that comment.
These are not the ideas and opinions of BYOK. This woman is the easy target. Yeah. The woman is the easy target because instead of you coming to terms that you've dealt with this crap for so long, you want to push the blame on this other woman,
right?
When you know he's been the problem the whole time.
And how we know this hasn't happened with the three of them before? We don't know. We only seeing what they're telling us.
Well, what I do know, one thing for sure, she snapped.
She snapped.
She said, if you knew she had a gun in the house, you probably should have quit going to her house. She could have claimed trespassing if she shot them both. Dead people can't speak.
Okay. I can't speak on that comment either.
Should we go to commercial? Because this is getting serious.
Commercial. I can't speak on that comment.
Let's just do a quick commercial. We'll be right back. Welcome to season 5 of the Be Your Own Kind podcast, where we interview individuals that are basking in the lane they have created. To keep up with all things BYOK, visit our website at beyourownkind.com. While there, stop by the BYOK shop to grab our merch to add daily inspiration to your life. BYOK has also created a Facebook group that offers giveaways, business advice, and lots of laughs, and most importantly, sisterhood. Have time for a chat or to just get acquainted with your girl? Go to our site and click under bookings to set up a 30-minute coffee chat. Be sure to tune into the BYOK 2 Cents Live every Wednesday at 9:20 Central Standard Time on the BYOK platform YouTube channel, or you can listen to us on Fluent Radio at www.fluentradio.com. Last but not least, if you love our content, please subscribe to our YouTube channel and share our episodes. Or if you feel so inclined, send a donation to our PayPal at paypal.me/BYOK24. Thank you for rocking with us each season and enjoy the episode. Mom put a disclaimer. She said my views are not the beliefs of BYOK. Let me find out Viola Davis how to get away with murder.
No, thanks for the disclaimer.
She was like, where she messed up at.
Yeah.
But here's the thing. If you're getting to the point where you're snapping to the point where you're about to kill somebody, you probably need to let it go. Let him go. Let him go. Now your kids are with this man. And are all the kids his? Because if all the kids ain't his, now they finna be split up. So it's just
they're going with the
other daddy or the grandma. So that's really sad. Really, really sad.
Real sad.
Are you ready, Mom?
I'm ready.
Are you ready? This is your time to shine. Here we go.
Hey, lovelies. Now it's time for the topic of the night.
Which means there is no topic of the night. Mom gets to talk about whatever she wants to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Life be lifing.
Okay, expound.
Life be lifing. It's like you be in a certain spot in your life where you got all your little journaling or whatever, praying, whatever you think. And then life just started lifing. And you're like, oh my God, this is not what I've been writing about. Oh my God, this is not what I expected. So what do? You can't run away from life. So you have to live whatever is going on. And people be like, I don't know why. It's called life. Situations, circumstances, things happen where you just have to readjust wherever you are to where and what's happening in your life right now. Mm-hmm. You can't act like it's not happening and run away from it. You got to kind of readjust all what you in your mind, how you thought this thing was going or wanted to go or wish it would go, and deal with what's really happening. In the last 2 weeks, I have gotten notice that 7 people died.
Oh my God.
4 of which I knew personally. Understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And it was like, you got your schedule, you go to work, you get up, you go to work, we do our businesses or whatever. Back to back to back. From one Sunday to Monday, 3 people within 2 days. And that brought to my perspective, we got to learn how to love on one another. We got to just learn how to just be there for each other, no matter what things look like or how you think it is or should be or how you want it to be. We kind of just have to deal with this because life and be lifing.
Life does be lifing.
Life be lifing, and we have no control over these things. We have no control. We have to just go with the flow of it's like when someone died. You can't bring them back to life. You have to go with the flow of this person not being here anymore. You have to learn how to live an adjusted life without this person.
And this is what we've been talking about over the last couple of weeks is creating your happiness and changing your perspective, because the only thing you can control in life is that.
Yes.
And adulthood is the most dangerous hood I've ever been in. Hashtag life. Mo, you are so correct.
You are so correct.
Yeah.
Because when you're an adult, it's like, and then I look back how a lot of us couldn't wait till we became adults.
Not me, baby.
Not her.
Me. Mom took my dogs. She was like, "You about to go to high school, honey. We got to put the Kenya." Y'all remember Kenya doll? I love Kenya. I was playing with Kenya. I was still taking Kenya wherever I went. And she said, "Baby, we got to get rid of Kenya. You about to go to high school." I'm like, what they got to do?
What they got to do with anything, Mama? I'm like, well, maybe, you can still keep Kenya, but just, y'all got to change y'all relationship with each other. But
yeah, I was a Toys R Us kid forever.
Forever.
And I'm thankful I was, because you're right. Adulthood is no punk. It's no punk. It's so many decisions. And somebody who told me this, that just because you're an adult don't make you grown.
Exactly. All adults
so then
are grown
it
people.
comes to the point of your emotional intelligence and how you deal with things and decision making. If you're with somebody that's toxic, do you make the excuse and stay in that situation, or do you just see them as face value and you move on? Right. Or it's that silver line and it's that black and white. It's that, but he's good to me on Saturdays.
Yeah.
Or she's nice to me on, and it's just a lot of
stuff.
Yeah, like a lot of thinking, because you're like, if I do this, it could change this. But here's the thing: you can get a redo. And I said this, I think, in a post, and do it differently and still end up
the same.
Right. And so I only wanted to be an adult to drink, go out when I wanted, and have sex. The rest was not a part of my
I agree with you, Mom.
Exactly. At 20,
that's what you want to do. You want to drink, go out when you want to, and have sex. Those were the main 3 goals in life. That was
bills and making decisions.
And keeping a roof over your head.
Okay, she told me that. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
But those were the 3 things. Those were our 3 focus, because that's what we couldn't do at home.
Yeah.
We couldn't drink. We couldn't go out when we wanted to. We had a curfew, and we definitely couldn't have sex. Kiss, nothing in the house.
No, adult versus grown. Exactly. Yes. And I feel like with grown, because I feel like this is going to be our next series into Shoot the Breeze, I want to talk about emotional intelligence. I actually have a book that highlights the 4, I think it's 4 of them.
Okay.
Where we all need to work on. Here's the thing about emotional intelligence versus IQ. So IQ is how you learn, right? It's how you absorb information. Whatever that is, that's what it is for the rest of your life, that number. Emotional intelligence fluctuates. So you can either increase and decrease in in the 4 different types of emotional intelligences. And so this is something that we can work on. And I feel like it all boils down to perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And so that's how we get. It was nice to Tina sometimes.
Yeah, very rarely.
That's right. No, she was saying about Tina Turner and Ike. It was nice sometimes, but
the majority of the time
it was crazy. I agree, and lay on the beach. I know, because when I was young, I pictured adulthood so different. Like I like Sex in the City in my early 20s, and that was what life was for me. I'm gonna travel. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna live downtown in the high rises. Nothing's gonna come my way. Yes, I got it. And then life was like boom, boom, pow.
Like you be like Muhammad Ali. Don't break. Oh, boom, boom. You be like ducking, and the more you duck, the more get that left hook to the cheek. Yeah, because that was me. I just wanted to live downtown, drive a Porsche, and just, have this corporate life and make all this money. And okay. I got married young. I was married. Oh, no, I ain't domesticated. Then I had Renita at 23. I didn't even know what I was doing. I hadn't even got over the shock of being married and trying to figure that out. Now I'm pregnant, but I got a whole nother person. Hey, no! Hey! whole other person that I'm responsible for, but I'm not even a responsible person. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm not even responsible for myself, less than on another person.
So here's a question for you on that. Do you feel like that prohibited some of your growing up because now you had to be responsible for another person?
No, because
did it take from your development?
Well,
it was a
it was a give and take because what I had, like you say, you had these things planned, so I had to readjust because now I'm getting ready to be a mother, and a wife. But then I grew up with the responsibility of another person when I was 9. I have my niece, so it was like I already had an idea of how it went, but that wasn't my child.
Right.
You were my child. I was totally responsible for you.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I cared for her, but she still had my mom, my dad, her dad, even though her mom had deceased, passed away. But I was responsible for her in certain time frames.
Okay, got you. But you was responsible for me all the time. Right.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even a responsible person to be responsible.
Well, you were 23. You weren't actually supposed to be responsible.
No, I wasn't even a responsible person.
Right. So Mo said it's 5. So clearly I ain't finished the book. It's self-awareness, empathy, motivation, self-regulation. Ooh, that's the one for me.
That's the one.
And social skills. So we'll be getting into all of them. New was laughing. Life got hands. It does. It just be knocking you out.
It does.
Cuz says, hey, cuz, you in the adult boxing ring every single day. And New said you had to grow up quick.
I had to.
Like quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Quick, fast, and in a hurry.
Yeah.
In like 9 months, it was like, boom, here she comes. Like, okay, let's go. I got to take care. I got to feed. I got to change. I got blah, blah, blah. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But then over here, on this side, I'm still trying to learn how to be a wife still because I'd only been married for 3 years.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm still adjusting to not being in my mom's house.
Right.
And not only that, I was in a whole totally different state. So I didn't even have a support system.
Right. So because you had moved away from
grandma. I had moved away. He was in the military. Right. We moved to Detroit, Michigan. Right. So I didn't have my mother. I didn't have my father. I didn't have my friends. I didn't have anybody there. So that was the first adjustment. Now I'm married. No, first I'm in another place with nobody, no support system. I'm married, and now I had a baby.
That's a lot because I'm thinking back on my 23. When I was 23, I was pretty hammered most of the time.
Yeah.
I was making dumb decisions.
She was making dumb decisions, and I was making decisions.
Right. And I feel like if I was responsible for another person at that time, oh my God,
it was like
that's a lot.
Yeah,
that's a lot. Right. That is a lot.
And then our parents back in the day, they ain't do what we do with y'all, try to nurture and stuff. They were like, my mother and father waved to me when we were driving off in the U-Haul truck. Like they have no idea what they get ready to do. They was like, bye, we love you. Our dumb bus was like, we love you too. And then we got to Detroit, we were like, oh my God, what have we done?
Yeah, it's
but you be thinking that love, high school sweetheart. So you just love conquer all. Not when life get like it. Love be there, but love don't be conquering everything. No.
Because I guess that's that innocent love too, because you ain't really been through nothing yet, and it's high school, and it's butterfly.
I went to college, but still, I was still like, I wasn't responsible for nothing but making good grades. And I ain't do a good job of that my first year in college. You know what I'm saying?
Girl, me neither.
So people smarter than me. Who knew?
You know, that was a shocker. When I went to college, it brought down my ego.
It did.
Because it's like, oh my God, there are geniuses around me. I'm not the smart one. I'm not that was definitely
because in high school, I was on Senior Girl Council. I made good grades, Mo, so I could get out the house and go to the quarter parties and hang out and go to the football games. It wasn't because I desired to be so smart. I made good grades so I could get outside.
So you can go outside and party.
So I go outside and play. You understand what I'm saying? And so that was my reward from my parents, because I had old school parents. You got to understand, my mother was 40 and the daddy was 50 when I was born. So hey, there you have it right there.
Yeah.
And so I brought home the good grades, and it was like, gave me a little curfew. I'm like, hey, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It wasn't. But then when I got to college, I was like, them A's turned to C's and D's, and I'm like, oh no, I'm smart. So that was another adjustment. Like, oh no,
You said, screw it, I can make it.
I was like,
I don't need this. I don't need school.
I don't need school. Then I came back and went to another school. And I'm like, oh, went to Columbia, and that was like not a hands-on. It was more so like we were on the air, and we had the personalities from GCI and all that coming to teach us.
Oh, that's nice.
Right, but you had to have the books because that's a requirement of college.
So was it like online learning before online learning?
It was. We didn't call it that.
Okay.
We didn't call it online learning.
What did y'all call it? Well, because it wasn't.
No, we just called it on the air.
On the air, okay.
So when we were on the radio at Columbia, certain things you couldn't say or couldn't do, whatever, and you got graded on your performance.
Okay.
Like my name was Blondie. Dun, 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 dun. That was my song. Dun, dun, dun. And that's how I came on for my little show.
Let me find out you was a radio. Y'all, wait a minute, y'all. I did not know this about my mother. No wonder you so natural on here. You in broadcasting?
That's what I went to Columbia for.
Shut up!
I was majoring in radio broadcast.
Learn something new every day.
But then I was so in love.
Amazing.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
And then I went to journalism. I was first in journalism at Northern.
So you want to be Carrie Bradshaw too?
I did.
So you got that in common. So Mo said, Maslow hierarchy of needs says we can't move to the next level until we successfully complete the level we are on. I agree. Jesus be saying that too. Jesus, Holy Spirit probably told you.
Yeah, the Holy Spirit.
God be like, nope. You can't go here until you finish this.
Right, you're not going anywhere until you finish this. But we be trying,
Clearly, Maslow talked to God.
Clearly, he had a conversation.
Mo said, "Love don't conquer the bills.
It don't conquer him. It don't pay him. It does nothing.
Right. The quarter party. It costs quarter to get in the party.
Baby, yes.
I never heard no quarter party.
I'm 63. Of course, y'all ain't. And you pay a quarter for the quarter party. Red light party. You would have the chaperone. Most of them would be in the basement, but they would have an older brother or sister, the chaperone, which didn't mean nothing because they were down there drinking and doing more stuff than us. But the parents didn't know. It's kind of like the people you all had to block from me when y'all had y'all little parties and stuff. Okay. I got it. I took care of me. They was down there letting you do whatever you wanted to do.
Okay.
Like you would probably do.
And they charged a quarter? So you trying to tell me I could have charged my friends a quarter?
You could have charged them a quarter, baby, 50 cents something, to come down there and drink up all people's liquor.
You didn't know this either, Ma. This is a cool fact. This is a cool
fact.
You
didn't know that?
This is a cool fact about you, Mom. Most say you was a pot. No wonder you so natural.
That's what I wanted.
Here's a funny story. Mom was only supposed to be on one live.
That was
I was having a bad day at work, just trying to get. I'm like, Mom, I can't carry this by myself. Can you do it for me? At first, she was like, live? You want me to go live?
So your grandma.
And then
was it before your grandma passed?
No, this was when I first moved
when
here.
You first moved here, right?
And you were like, oh, you were shy. And then when I hit live, she was just live, like she was a natural or whatever. And then it just kept going on from there. So thanks, Mom, for being my co-star. And
I thought you guys. I just knew.
No, but you're so natural, and that explains it. Like you're made for this.
Oh, well, that's what I want to do. And then I want to be a storm chaser. That's another story.
Right. She the guest that never left. Because the next week she say, we going live. I say, okay.
But I was fixing my clothes, get my little stuff, my little jewelry.
But it feels good to have your perspective because I only can speak from mine. So it's good to have different perspectives, especially different age ranges too. We 23 years apart.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you know way more than me about life and wisdom and stuff. And so thank you for sharing that with us every week. We appreciate that.
But I'm still learning. Don't get it wrong.
Yes, she is a great asset. She definitely
is. Facebook. Thank you.
I know. And I told her, I say, look, you're gonna be my co-star forever. I'm like, I told her I was gonna change the artwork. She was like, no. But I feel like you're like a staple now. Like you've been on about like a lot of shows. So I feel like we need to change that. Yes. Yeah. We got to get Mom on WVON. Yes.
Well, my cousin is the president of WVON. Melody Spann. That's my cousin, Mo.
We got royalty in our family.
The Spanns. You know that Melody is our cousin.
Connected. Yeah, you just told me that maybe a month, like a couple of months. No, last year you told me because I thought they sold the radio station.
When Purvis got sick because he had Alzheimer's and he was confined to the home.
Okay.
That's why I still go over Lovey House, you know.
Yeah.
And Melody used to go down to the station or whatever, and she took over the station.
Okay, cuz, which is also an affiliate of iHeartRadio.
Oh, okay. Well, yes, my cousin.
Yeah, so it's broadcasting is in the family.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay,
yeah.
Look at it. We didn't even say goodbye to Fluent Radio.
We didn't. I'm sorry, Fluent Radio.
You just shocked me with this.
I thought you knew.
And see, the thing about you, I love, is you have so many layers and live so much life. You know what I'm saying? You be like, life is life, but I feel like you found pockets of fun, like wherever you could, and whatever event you go to, you make it fun.
Yeah, I'm still finding pockets.
Yes, she said I took care of Purvis years ago.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay. Hi. Thank you for taking care of my cousin.
Yes, Facebook user. Who are you? She does. Yes. Now I'm like, I wish the stream y'all would tell us who people are.
Yeah, well, thank you.
Yes.
And for your information, Lovey went through a little sickness, but she's doing fine. I'm going to see her next week. And if you inbox who you are, I'll tell her you say hi.
Jessica. Hey, cousin.
Hey, Jessica. I'll let her know that you
She's a nurse. That makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, Jessica. I didn't know that.
Yeah, so that's Justin is on my paternal side and Purvis is on my maternal side. Look at that.
Look
my
at
cousin taking care of my cousin.
Look at God. I will tell her, Jessica, Lovey, that you said hi.
Yes.
And that you're Renita's cousin.
Yes,
Y'all,
yes.
look
We
at
all
small
family.
world.
We are all family.
We are all family. Yeah.
Well, anything else you want to share, Mom?
No, that's about it tonight. I can't tell y'all everything at one time.
Okay, that's fine. I like this. She said yes. So, I mean, so your shooting the breeze is life.
Yeah.
However, I feel like even though you got married, had me at an early age, you still manage to create your own path, to create your own fun, and still find ways to just go through.
Yeah, go through.
Because you're very resilient. You're a very resilient person.
Married 3 times. Yeah, that's another shoot the breeze, y'all. We gotta go. It's that late. But I found a way to be resilient.
But that's good. That's good. And I love that. Like, and you're right. And so the gist of life be life and is life do be life. And however, it's all about your perspective. Like, my pastor always said, if you change your attitude, it'll change your life.
Yes.
And I live by that because
thank you, Pastor.
Even though something look away and it look like you know, I can't do this. If you think you can't, you can't.
You can't.
But if you think you can, you can, because we can do all things through Christ. So,
right.
So
if
yeah.
We pray and stay, you know, we're not perfect. Every day we have something that we have to work on.
Exactly. So. You say, and God is still God.
I love that.
Life is life and God is still God. I love that. Yes, 3 marriages, strong woman.
Yes. and I would do it again. Don't tell nobody. Where you at, Boaz?
Right. Mo said next mom is going to casually say that she saved 6 people from a burning building and was awarded the Medal of Honor. Or she used to date James Brown. That's what I'm waiting for. I'm like, you got layers. What else you done did?
I can't give it all to y'all at one time. It's way too much.
That's shooting the breeze after dark. Tune in later.
The late night
breeze. That should be y'all. So Keith Sweat got a late night show.
Baby, he be crying. He be crying. He be talking.
Wait. We can't talk about Keith.
I love Keith.
Cousin love Keith. We can't talk about
I
Keith.
love Keith. Don't get me wrong. He still do what he do. He's still Keith.
Keith is off limits.
He's still Keith, though. I love it, but he's still Keith. He got his signature. Yeah. And that's all I got to say about that.
Okay. So, Mom.
Yes.
You got 3 more weeks for another shooting the breeze. That is your good news. The bad news is for the next couple of weeks, we're going to be going over the 5 different emotional intelligence.
Okay.
And so because it's 5, I will do 2 and then 1 and then 2.
Okay.
And yep.
I have a shooting the breeze in between.
No.
Oh, okay.
You get 3 weeks of me lecturing, and then you get shooting the breeze.
Look, y'all, I was trying to get a break.
comment if you want to shoot the breeze every month?
I do.
Do you want to? Okay.
Once a month, if I could.
We do it once a month.
Yeah, that's what
every
I still want to do.
So you still want to do it every third
Every
Wednesday?
third Wednesday.
I mean, you're not a guest anymore. You like one of them people that come visit your house and you just hand them a blanket. They go in the refrigerator on their own. They don't even ask. They just go in your cabinet. This is what you are now at BYOK.
Okay.
You are no longer a guest.
Okay, but I don't feel like a guest. I feel like I'm at home. I feel like I'm at home now.
Okay, well, you know what, you guys? Thank you so much for chilling with us. You could have been anywhere that you wanted to be, but you decided to be here with us. And we love that. And I'm looking for the soundbite. I was trying to play it off, but I can't find it. Where is it? Never mind. Can you see it, Mom?
Girl.
Oh, here it is.
Okay.
You could be anywhere you want, but you decided to be here with me.
Yeah, I like that sound.
I just remember where it's at. I was trying to be smooth.
I'll help you. That's going to be the next one, being smooth.
Right, being smooth, because that's not
you
me.
found it.
Yeah, so I just want to thank you all for tuning in. We'll be here next Wednesday at 9:20. Speaking of podcasting, so you know that BYK also do interviewing. We have guests that we interview that's just talking about, like creating their own path. That starts again Friday. Yes, I forgot to announce it last week. So September 22nd will be our first one. I'll shoot out a preview the day before just so you can be excited. Our first guest is Adrienne Jackson. I recorded with her. She's giving us all the ins and outs of natural hair.
Okay.
So that was a really, really good one. Yeah. Those people who you invite in once, they never leave a home or call children.
You're right, Mo.
Right. She said, "Oh, good. Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. If you want to be a part of the mailing list, because I will be sending the episodes there too. It's www.beyourownkind.com, and it'll pop up to join the mailing list.
Before we go, shout out Mo and shout out New.
Oh yes,
yeah. Shout out their business.
And I don't even have my glass. But New, who was on here, I don't know if she's still on here. Treasure Glitz. Yes, there we go. If you want some customized from shirts, even for your branding, like if you need a tablecloth with your branding,
and CBS 3 Design.
She makes the shot glasses. Yes. She designs the wine glasses.
Yes.
Get into it. Matter of fact, y'all gonna take this second because I'm about to find the link.
Yes.
Make sure you get into
Treasure Glitz.
Treasure Glitz. Yes. Give me a second, honey.
We have to shout out Black women businesses, you guys.
That's what it's all about.
Sisterhood.
Yeah. So just come and check her out, and she can make anything, y'all. She can make absolutely anything.
She will bling you out.
Right. And Mo, she does it all too.
She does.
But we're gonna highlight the artistry. She does host paint and sip classes. She will actually come to your house and host it, and it's not your normal paint and sip. Like she brings her Mo energy, which is like no other. Also, if you're looking for to rent some space out, you can rent out in her art studio where we're actually having our event.
Right.
So make sure you get into Mo. You want to put your
and shout out Jessica too.
Local Color Art Studio.
Okay.
So that's at Local Color Art Studio on Instagram. Make sure you follow her and reach out to her. Also, my cousin Jessica, Cooking with Curves Bakery. It is a oatmeal based cookie, but it is like no other. It's different flavors and red velvet and turtle. And those cookies are amazing. Make sure you on Instagram follow her on Cooking with Curves, at Cooking with Curves on Instagram. Yes, I think I got everybody. Did I get everybody?
Yeah, because Jessica can tell them about the other business once they can come and get them.
Yes, so I'm gonna put in the just put the ad in here. Thank you. Local Color Art Studio, and then Cooking with Curves, and it's just that on Instagram.
Okay.
Yes. Love. Yeah. Cousin Jessica do got a lot of businesses.
She got a lot.
If you need life insurance, what she is saying is very important. That's something that we don't have. We don't.
But I do, but
I'm saying like we need life insurance now because we're reading about kids passing away and people passing away a little bit earlier, and you need to make sure that you're covered if your spouse. I know you don't want to think about those type of things, but that's life. And so if you need Jessica, put your email here. If you wanna
Jessica,
learn about some, yes. Put how can they contact you, cousin? How can they contact you? So she has it right here. So we have at Color Heart on Instagram for Mo.
That's Mo.
Yes, and she Prime America Lifeline Solutions, and she also has a clinic now called Live Long Health.
Okay.
Yeah, cousin got all the businesses. All the businesses. And she giving out numbers. She not giving out Instagram. So you can contact her at 708-833-2330. Once again for for radio here no more. But 708-833-2330 for people that's listening to the audio version after the fact. Hey everyone, click that like button and share. Yes, click the like button and share and subscribe.
Share.
Yes.
Fluent Radio is woman owned too.
Yes. Fluent Radio is woman owned. No, it's not. It's couple owned. It's a couple owned.
That's even better.
It's couple owned. Owned. Yes. And she has a training school coming soon. Okay. Honey. I'm gonna call you about some advertisers. You want a placement on the podcast?
I know, right?
I'm gonna need a list. I love it though, because she's building legacy.
Yes. She's
building legacy, and I love that. Yes, and share this video. My cousin say share. Family is everything. It is. Yes. We have to, if charity begins at home, if you
spreads abroad.
Yes, if your house ain't right, if you ain't celebrating your cousin, your mom, and your sister, whatever, and you out here celebrating your friends, you out of order. Charity begins at home. If you gotta shout out your community first. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all about the yes, baby. You definitely busy.
Yep.
All right. Well, everyone, we'll see you.
And all families not blood. When we say family,
you're right.
We're talking family.
Yeah.
All family is not bloodline, you guys. So when we shout out Treasure Glitz and all this is family.
Staple people in our life.
Staple people in our lives.
Yes, and we appreciate you.
And we appreciate you guys.
Yes. So, anything else, Miss Lady? Because I don't want to do an outro. Are you still talking?
I'm done.
Oh wait, here's another comment. Hey Josh.
Hey.
All right. So thanks for coming. All right, everyone. We're gonna head out, and we'll see you next week. And don't forget, sign up to the mailing list so you can keep up with the new interview. Those are pre-recorded, so they're not gonna be, live. So yeah. Right. All right, everybody. Bye. No, be kind to yourself and be kind to each other.
Yes.
Bye.
Bye.